Look, I have nothing but respect for any man that gets a woman pregnant and sticks around to raise the kid, to help raise the kid, to be any sort of financial support, any support of their being their support. And nothing but respect for that. However, when you're like, say, oh, I don't know, 79 or 82 years old, should you really be concerned with procreating at that point? Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, who's one of my favorite actors of all time. Al Pacino he's had some good films too. Anyway, both of these guys, well, Al Pacino just got his 29-year-old. Al Pacino, who's, okay, just try and comprehend this sentence. Al Pacino, who's 82 years old, even though, like, I keep seeing the stories, they say he's 82, but if you look on Google, it says he's 83. So whatever, pick the number you want. Don't correct me in the comments. Be like, oh, it says he's 83 and you keep saying 82. Well, I don't know. The articles keep saying he's 82. So 80-something-year-old Al Pacino just impregnated his 29-year-old girlfriend. Okay? Al Pacino has a daughter who is 33 years old. His girlfriend is 4 years younger than one of his kids. But that creepiness aside, he's having a child come into the world. And Robert De Niro just had his sixth, seventh kid, whatever it is, at the age of 79. Now, you can call me an ageist, you can call me a whatever, you can be like, oh, well, I mean, they're significantly wealthy. Those kids will grow up in a lavish lifestyle, even if they pass away tomorrow. I just, as looking at this as like the perspective of a father, and a father who really loves being there with his kids, hands-on with activities, being able to play, etc., and wanting to do things physically at a above average human being level. Now, I know you could devil's advocate this and say, hey, that's an Al Pacino movie. I really didn't realize that before I said that. Anyway, you could devil's advocate this and say, well, Archfiend, should someone who doesn't have the physical abilities, like maybe they have their arms have paralysis, or they can't use extremities, so therefore they can't take care of a kid or physically interact with a kid as much as a sub 50-year-old human being, average human being, with the use of all their extremities and whatnot. Okay, I get that. I hear you, and that is an excellent devil's advocating point. But I would then argue that you have a window of responsible procreation in this world as a man, okay? And to be there for an actual presence in the child's life, and yes, we can all die at any moment, but the likelihood of you dying beyond the age of 80 is significantly greater than dying before the age of 60 is. And what I'm getting at is, actually being there, being able to correspond with your child in any way, shape, or form beyond just their prepubescent years. I saw a post on Twitter saying how, like, God willing, Al Pacino will be 101 years old when his new baby turns 18. Did you guys meet my dad at the high school graduation? Did you guys meet my dad? Is the guy over there crapping in the wheelchair right now? Again, call me an ageist or whatever, but I just think this is just beyond inconsiderate and irresponsible to bring a child into the world when one of the parents is at such an elder age. Well, can't be when a man is at such an elder age, because last I checked, I haven't seen any 82-year-old women getting pregnant, or if they're even able to at that point. Thank God that's at least a limiting factor, that you don't have women doing this. I mean, I guess technically you could have a fertilized egg inserted into a. Don't get any ideas, elderly women out there. This is just, I just, again, I'm looking through this of the glasses of a father. I'm looking through this in the glasses of a father, and I just can't find a way to look at this positively. Like, yes, the kid will be cared for financially. That's great. And Robert De Niro and Al Pacino have millions of dollars. But money doesn't raise children. Parents do. How can someone bring a child into the world and say, like, okay, I'm probably going to have a few limited years left to help raise this kid. That is a responsible parenting move. Like, I'm sorry, when you're in your 80s, you have to have some semblance of understanding. Unless Al Pacino's completely insane. I don't know, maybe he lost his mind, whatever. But 82 years old and bringing a kid into this world. 82 years old. What is this world coming to? Is there a point that men stop thinking about their head down below? The answer to that's no, obviously. Holy shit. I'm 65 and I can't even comprehend bringing another child into this world, let alone 82. Christ. Anyway, I don't know. I just saw that the headline today of Al Pacino at the age of 82 or 83, if you consult Google, is bringing a kid in this world. And I can't wrap my mind around this and just how utterly irresponsible this is. Like, it's so bizarre. Like, with men, it's like complete parallels. There's so many younger men that don't even want to be there when a girl gets pregnant, but yet there's these elderly rich men that'll knock up a girl when they're in their 80s. Like, what a just complete dichotomy of parallels there. Jesus. Anyway, it's to anyone out there that's watching this over the age of 80, please just keep it in the pants, get a vasectomy, I don't know, maybe it was an accidental pregnancy, but again, don't take that chance, Al, Robert, guys, you're not done having kids yet? Oh my God. That's all.